Yeah, the Colosseum Snare is definitely one of my favorite snares that we've ever built. I love just going way outside the box with custom drums and tying in art and you know, a scene in real life, like such a historical thing like the Colosseum. A lot of my immediate family is from right outside of Rome, so I visited the Colosseum when I was a kid, and I've just been always so inspired by the history of it and the architecture of the Colosseum. It's insane. To think that human beings built that, you know, so long ago without the technology that we have today, and most of it is still standing. And what went on inside is just crazy. You know, the fact that you know, people lined up and watched the gory things that occurred inside the Colosseum is just wild to me. So our first NAMM show, we were just kids. I was like 20 or 21 years old, and we're one of the only custom companies from the East Coast, and so we brought a Boston Skyline snare drum where we actually printed the Boston Skyline on the butcher hoop on the resonant side of the snare drum and then cut it out so you could see the Sitco sign and the whole skyline of Boston. It was just really cool. We never really did anything like that since. So when I was thinking of you know, ideas for this NAMM show, it was actually, cool enough, I was on the Great Wall of China with Frank Zumo on the first ever Loyal to the Craft tour we did. And we originally were going to do a Great Wall of China cutout on the hoop. But selfishly, being, you know, from Italy, you know, my family being right outside of Rome in a small town called Palestrina in Italy, we wanted to do just a really cool snare drum, and the Colosseum popped in my mind. And we had Jay, who's a phenomenal artist locally, you know, draw and airbrush this gory scene of a gladiator getting eaten alive by a tiger, and threw some blood splatter on the top hoop and made the badge look like it was kind of like beaten up by a sword. And then the Colosseum on the bottom, the wood hoop where it's all cut out. Louis literally cut out each one of those pieces, all wood burn and stained walnut on the inside. The snare just came together way better than I envisioned in my head, you know, when I designed it a long time ago. And really a piece of art, more than just a drum. It's literally a piece of art that I hope somebody cherishes forever.